Hello everyone, this is OW Gaming and welcome to a brand new installment of Hall of Discussion, October 2023. This is actually the first time talking about this. So, anyways, somebody's probably asking what is Hall of Discussion. Well, if you haven't heard me the first time, this is a brand new series for my channel on YouTube. In this series, we're gonna talk about what has happened lately or recently, or anything that's worth noting to discuss here. And also what I'll be doing later on in the future for this channel. And you can think of this like a fireside chat in some aspects, but however, this is actually in my own take of this kind of the series. So yeah, you could think of this like an inspire thing from like fireside chat, like Kong's fireside chat series. In this one, it's just my own take of like what my channel will go to or whatever it's heading. And also some game related news or something that is seen in the community server, of course. All right, let's begin on the first thing we'll be talking about. This is actually happened just today on the 17th of October. So you guys might be wondering what happened. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is a player named Freed, or he called himself a Apex Warrior, I believe. Many times, I think. I believe maybe if you know who Freed was, if you've been on Zlong's Languager Discord for quite some time, or a long time actually. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because he did the unthinkable, which I'm going to talk about shortly, is because Freed has officially quit Languager M, and unfortunately, I got sad news to say. The quitting part is actually permanent. Yep, indefinitely. And I wish I was joking about this, but this is real. Absolutely real. Reed has ordered every gear on his account. And also, by the way, the picture you're seeing here is the screenshot of Kong's video. So if you want to watch everything that has unfolded, I recommend you all to watch that video first before you watch this one. Or you can come back to that later. We can come back to or you can watch that later, depending on how you want to like see like why is this happening. Anyways, the choice is yours. You don't really have to watch the whole video, but if you really want to stay around, that's fine with me because I'm going to discuss more about the reason why Freed quit permanently. Anyways, what happened there is that Freed has exhausted some AB stones as well as ordering all of his equipments at the same time. So you can already tell he's trying to just remove everything that he had, that he ever worked for in his account. And also on top of that, he even left the guild that he was part of. I believe it was Sinister, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if he was the leader, then ouch. I don't know how is Language going to handle that if he was the guild leader. But I mean, if he's the vice leader, then that's different. But if he is the actual guild leader, then yeah, I don't know how the leadership works there. I think it's gonna auto assign to someone else once the guild leader leaves. Like, I mean, what I mean someone else is like by random, like whoever is the vice leader. Might get a guild leader as the new one here. I'm not too sure. So let me know in the comments how the guild system works because I personally did not go into that point of like leaving the guild as the guild leader. So please let me know. And also some of you guys might be asking why did he do this? Well, if you already know the routine of like how to like create content on YouTube, you know that stress could be a problem for a lot of us. And unfortunately for Freed, the stress got the best of him. So yeah, he's been a content creator and also Apex streamer for a lot of years. You could imagine. So like the anyways, so how the game like nowadays is that Languager has been online for like I think almost 5 years by this time. Like we're almost at the fifth year, by the way, if you're wondering. So yeah, Free believes that leaving Lancaster M is the best option for him. Which honestly, it's sad that he made this choice. But I mean, what can you do about it? It's his choice. And also, if I was in his situation, I would have done the same as well. But of course, not in the way of like sabotaging the account, like my own account, of course. So not like that. Because if you ever want to come back after the break, then if you actually sabotage it, then yeah, you're not gonna come back. Which is yeah. So yeah, for me, if I want to take a break, I will, but not like that. And also, Freed, I have something to say to you. As you have parted ways from Lancaster M, no matter what path you take, I no, we will always be here to support your decisions, no matter what. We'll always be here for you. Like I really mean it. So yeah, even though stress could be a bit of a pain to deal with, I have also suffered some stress as well. As far as how things go, I am still myself. You know, I don't know if the stress will actually break me or something, but let's just hope this won't come. I won't come to that. So yeah, I'm just grateful that we're still here. But Freed, I'll always support you no matter what. Like I said earlier. And also, you're something about asking, would I be quitting Languaster? Well, of course not. I am not leaving Lancaster at all. I have no plans of leaving at the moment. And also, you can put your worries away if you worry about that too much, because I actually do love Lancaster to death, like which is an exaggeration by the way. So yeah, I actually do play this game a lot, especially the time of joint battles, etc. So like I do this every day, like every day whenever the daily reset happens. I always log on both my accounts to get those dailies out because free crystals, right? Like crystals are actually quite nice to have on the as a free daily rewards. But however, you don't get much from the rewards as a free to play. But if you're a VIP player, you almost guarantee to have at least one pull after two dailies, depending on how do you how well do you take care of your account. Of course, I do weekly timeless trials for 10 extra Trinity voucher worth of value. So yeah, some people prefer to run just one account. For me, I can run two accounts because I did play some games with multiple accounts on there, and then I can actually play two simultaneously for Languager. And also, there are actually some benefits when it comes to running two different accounts at the same time. So, like for one, you don't have to worry about joining a joint battle with a random, and then almost all the time they could probably like I'll probably say make the run slower or maybe impossible to complete. But other than that, if you're okay running with whoever you can trust, then that's totally fine. But if you really want to run by yourself, that's also an option for you. Only if you can manage two accounts at once. But if you really can't, I'm not suggesting you to do so. So don't do that. Anyways, moving on to the next thing, which is we're going to talk about in the hall of discussion, is mostly about the adjustment on the schedule for the upcoming Apex playoffs for this season, which is season 15. Previously, the Apex playoff would normally start at 2 o'clock p.m. PST, but now things are getting pretty nasty from this point. So I'm gonna tell you why. Because Zelon decided to change the time from 2 o'clock p.m. PST to 6 o'clock p.m. PST. If they keep the change, that is. And I gotta say, this is probably the bad thing that will happen for me when it comes to Apex streaming, of course. And also, how will it affect me? Well, the time change definitely will affect me, of course, because time change normally would affect anyone actually. And also, this is actually not the thing for me because for one, since they changed it to 6 p.m. PST, that also means that my dinner time is gonna get overlapped with the stream. So, yeah, you can already imagine this is gonna be bad for me. I can still technically stream, but as my clock reach 7 o'clock p.m., I'll have to mute myself and also because that's the time I'll be having dinner. But however, I'll try my best to run back to my computer to ensure my stream is still doing okay. As well as if the match has already ended, I will end the stream right there, but without disclosing the message, of course, because I won't be able to speak while I'm eating, of course. And also, it might not be pleasant to anyone who sees my stream with myself muted roughly about the second half, depending on how long the match is going to be. So please, Zilong, if you're watching this video, please rethink your decision when it comes to Apex playoff schedules, because I believe the original time is fine as is, but it just does not make sense for me. Why would you change it? And also, as far as the Apex scheduling goes, I hardly see anyone complain about the start time because most people like around like near my time zone is perfectly fine with like when the Apex started because it's around afternoon, which is a perfect timing. But if they change it to evening like that, oh my goodness, I don't know how people will handle this because you can imagine a lot of players from the top Lancaster rankings, they might end up be quitting at that point, just like Freed. I just hope this is not the case, because if a lot of people quit because of this change, that would have sucked, to be honest with you. So please, Zilong, don't destroy your game. I've heard that, like, I noticed that many other games I played have already like ruined their reputation. Like Supercell, for example, like their game, like Clash Royale. I believe maybe if you already heard of that game, like ever since they introduced Evolution. Yeah, that is the. I mean, it's a mix of reaction because Evolution is fun, but the thing is, it is locked behind a paywall at first. Like it's just not fun, to be honest. Gameplay is fine, but the way how they handle the game is poorly executed. I'm sorry to say, but that's one example. I just hope Xenon doesn't go through with that because that's a bit of a train wreck if they went that route. But I'm hoping that is not the case for them, and they'll keep doing whatever they like to do, but not in the way of like putting most of the stuff in paywalls. But I don't mean like the gift packs that they offer or like went behind the paywall. You can technically get those for free, so that's totally fine. But other than that, I just hope they don't change their ways and do that, like what Supercell did to their game, which is sad to see. But I mean, I'm just hoping that won't happen. All right. Before we go, I wanted to talk about what was going on with my channel. So, in case you guys haven't seen my subscriber count, we're basically close to 300 subscribers, which is going to be incredible if we reach that point. And also, to anyone of you who are watching this video, if you have not subscribed to me yet, please consider doing so. Of course, by your choice. You don't really have to subscribe if you don't want to, but if you subscribe, I appreciate that. And that is all for this installment. So hope you all have a great day, everyone, or evening, depending on when you're watching this. And I'm sorry this is actually like a I always like pause and something like that because this is actually completely different than what I'm used to. So please bear with me. Until then, see y'all later.